Guys, I know you've seen it on the internet, on the Instagrams, on the TikToks, all that stuff. We're gonna do a little air fried chicharron, but we're throwing a little mix on it. We're gonna put a little smoke with it. That's right, we're gonna use our Ninja Woodfire XL Grill. We're gonna use that air crisp setting, okay? But we're gonna use it with that Woodfire technology by pushing that Woodfire technology button, right? And we're gonna add a little bit of smoke to the mix, okay? So we're gonna have a nice smoky, crispy, crunchy, and we're gonna dip in a little guacamole like you see on all the interwebs. Now, I don't have a guacamole recipe built up for this video, but I'll throw one up there if you wanna check it out. Listen guys, this guacamole may not be made in my home, but it was made homemade somewhere else, maybe. Or the grocery store, whatever. Anyway, it's a good guacamole. So once these get nice and crispy and delicious and they're done, we're gonna scoop them up with that guacamole. It's gonna be amazing. Now, what did we do to get to this point? We had to prep that pork belly. Now, my local grocery store had nice thin strips of pork belly, about 1/2 inch thick. So we pulled those out. It wasn't more than a couple pounds, okay? So in case you're wondering, we got those sprayed down with a little avocado oil and we did both sides, okay? There's plenty of fat on the pork belly, of course, so you didn't really need to add the fat, but I'm using this as like a binder. So the rub that we use, the barbecue rub that we use on there, sticks on there, starts adhering, getting into it, good stuff. Y'all, that barbecue rub that we're using is my very own West Coast shake. It is perfect for the flavors we're trying to put together on this thing. Got the smoke, we got the crisp, the fatty bits. The citrusy notes in my rub is gonna cut through that fat on that pork belly. So I suggest you get yourself some. There'll be a link down below to the website where you can get my West Coast shake. Guys, if you buy it, throw in the notes that CJ sent you, and then Uncle Steve might actually send a little extra something in the box, okay? So very important, throw in those notes that you came from CJ. All right, we went ahead and sprinkled that rub down on that pork belly, okay? Light coat, we're not going heavy. This isn't a brisket we're trying to season up here. We're just doing a nice, getting that flavor on there, okay? It sat for a good half hour before I even came out here to start this video. So about a half hour of, you know, marinating time. Went ahead and put it in the air fryer, the air crisp basket, if you will, that comes with the XL here. We're gonna set that on the grill plate. What's gonna happen with that is it gives it more room to get all that good smoke, good air frying heat, you know, from the top down, circulating through, getting more of an even cook. With that said, when we set up the Woodfire Grill, we're gonna set it up for 390 Fahrenheit, and I'll put the Celsius right here, and then we're gonna set it for 40 minutes. About 20 minutes through, we're gonna flip it. All right, we're gonna flip every piece of that pork belly. That way we're getting, you know, the even top down, even from the bottom, you know, just an all around even cook, okay? So the idea is that you want an even cook on your pork belly. I mean, what am I trying to say here? So guys, before we get started on the Woodfire, listen, I want to give a shout out to my show producers. Now, these are people that hit that join button right next to the subscribe button, which you should already hit by now, right? They've joined my Patreon, which there'll be a link below for that too. These are the credits that roll at the end of my videos, and let's face it, most of y'all ain't gonna get all the way to the end of the video. So every once in a while, I like to shout it out. Thank you to all the show producers that help make this show great. If you'd like to join up and be a show producer, be part of CJ's crew for real, the links will be down below for them, or you can hit that join button, all right? Thank you all the show producers. With that said, let's go ahead and get this fired up. Come on back. Let's get this thing fired up. We got the grill plate in, otherwise I won't let you start it. It on, hello. Go ahead and hit the mode to air crisp, 390 works, timing, whoa. Go to 40 minutes. We want to hit that Woodfire technology button, hit start. We'll let it go through the ignition process, and then we'll get our pork belly on. Y'all saying add food. So let's add that food. Let's get our basket in, put it down. See you in 20 minutes. Y'all, we're slightly over the 20 minutes, but let's take a look. I'm gonna temp them out. I'm gonna use my instant read thermometer to temp these out. Basically, you're deep frying them only with air, so the temp's gonna go way above 200, but I just want to see for myself, you know, where we're at. You know, I'm always preaching using, you know, cooking the temperatures and getting instant read thermometers or my Bluetooth, like the Temp Spike or whatever. So, you guys want to get yourself one? You know, there's a link below. Save you at least 20% if you use my link. The Lightning or the Temp Spike make cooking a whole lot easier. All right, let's check it out. Let's give these a flip. Like I said, we were a little over the 20 minutes. Let's take a look. Woo, that is some gorgeous color. We got shrinkage, you know, but that happens with cooking pork and all that. All right, let's give them a flip. I'm gonna move this one down here, give these a little bit of room. You can see this side is a lot lighter, so we'll go ahead and get some more heat and smoke on it. and they should be ready to go. Before I shut it down, let's take some temps. The thick boys over here. Yeah, 180. By the time these are all said and done, they're gonna temp out, you know, 225, if not a little bit more, and that's okay. We want them to have a nice crunchy outside, and it'll be nice and tender and juicy and fatty on the inside. So let's shut this down, and we'll come on back. Our chicharrones are all done. We'll let them cool off, get them plated up, and we'll give them a try. Y'all, we're done. We got a nice piece of chicharron right here to give it a little bit of guac. Doing a little dippity dip. All right, let's go. All right, cheers, y'all. Gosh, that's too good. I hope you heard the crunch. I know I don't like to eat in my microphone. I'm not a big fan of that, but I'm a big fan of these chicharrones. Guys, this is good for that dip in like you see on the interwebs, right? On your TikToks, your Instagrams, or face whatevers. But give us a try. Listen, if you don't want to dip, I'm gonna chop this up real small, put it in a taco. You got yourself something right there, baby. Listen, if you want to get one of these Ninja Woodfire grills, either the XL or the regular size, I'll have links down below. Also, I have 2 e-cookbooks that I put together for the Woodfire grill, which will translate to the XL grill too. I'll put a link down below. If you get both of them, you save a couple bucks. And they're e-cookbooks. You download them. You're not going to get a print. Not going to get a paperback. You wouldn't be surprised how many people email me and like, I haven't got my book yet. No, it's e-cookbook, okay? It happens, I understand, but just so we're clear. All right, guys, if you want to get anything else I use in my videos, from knives to cutting boards, merch, all that stuff, links are all down below. And like I showed at the beginning of the video, if you want to become a show producer like all these awesome people scrolling in front of me, we have 2 ways to do it. Either you can join my Patreon, which I'll have a link below, or you can join the channel memberships, which you hit join right next to the subscribe button, which you should have already hit by now. All these people are true members of CJ's crew, all right? People that, you know, support and help out. So I thank you all again. But other than that, guys, we're done. Listen, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for cooking with CJ. Take care.